Hey guys, this is Shweta here, back with another video. Today I will be showing you guys a video that has been requested by a few of my friends as well as a few of my followers, and that is of how to do contouring and highlighting in the simplest way possible. The thing is, the reason I'm doing this video is because I myself am not really high on these things. I have just started doing contouring and highlighting perhaps like 6 months ago. As much as I've learned about it, I just wanted to show you guys how you can begin and what are the techniques by which you can do it in the simplest way possible. I don't have tricks and tricks. I am not a professional here. I am just an amateur blogger. I don't know much about it like in terms of professional technical knowledge, but as much as I can help you guys with contouring and highlighting and people who want to start doing it, this is the video for you guys. I'm not going to complicate it with too much techniques. I'm just going to tell you guys how I do it in regular day life and how you can do it effectively if you're a beginner to contouring and highlighting. So guys, coming to firstly, what is contouring? First thing that I'll tell you is contouring is all about sculpting your face into angular structures so that you can actually make your face, look slimmer, look more structured, more angular, and pay attention to areas that are generally not paid attention to. Like for example, I have a really round face. So generally when I put on makeup, my face tends to look really round and really big, and so the way to actually minimize that really enlarging effect is to do contouring, and that's what I understand. So I generally do contouring in a very basic manner. I do not overcomplicate things because I myself am new to it, like relatively new. And if you're an Instagrammer, if you follow Kim K, or if you are into makeup and beauty, you must be knowing that contouring was the biggest thing like in 2015 when it came. Not even 2015, it came actually much earlier, but we just, it was publicized at that point of time. To be honest, it's a great technique in everyday life if you can do it in the right way and if you know the right things that you can do it with, because it will definitely help you in your beauty regime and make your face look flawless during occasions, weddings, parties, or anything that you're looking forward to. So I thought this was a really nice chance for me to make this video because it would be helpful during the Diwali season, which is all about looking glammed up. It's a very simple basic routine that I'll be showing you guys, nothing too technical. I'm not a professional. I'm saying it again and again because I know a lot of comments are going to come around saying that this is not how it is done and all that, but leaving all that behind, I just want to help few of my friends who are looking forward to this video and made a request to me that I just wanted to do that for you guys, and so I hope this is helpful. So let's get started. So starting with the contouring, firstly I've put some foundation on my face. I've put the Fit Me foundation in the shade 310 Sunwish, and on the top of it I've also set it with a setting powder so that it sets out and has a matte finish. Now I will be using, for contouring and highlighting, I will be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Now I have shown a review on this which I'll link it down for you guys so that you can check it out. In case you want to purchase it, I'll link down it below so that you can go and purchase this. This palette has around 8 shades and I love this top highlighting shade, which is a bright white, pearl white color, and for contouring I'll be using this and this shade, both of them for contouring because these are pretty dark enough. Now first thing is, for contouring you have to remember the fact that it's very essential to know the structure of your face, because contouring is all about setting a structure for your face so that it looks angular and slim. So because I have a round face in totality, that's why most of the times I have a huge issue and I have to contour my face. So I'll take this shade and just make sure it is a pretty dark shade, not too dark, but you have to know which tone will suit you. If you see the face, there are a few points that you need contouring. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 parts where you really need contouring. So I'll be starting with this part. You can press up, if it's a broad brush, you can press the brush like this to make it an angular, and if you have an angle brush, great enough. For the nose, I'll be using a brush which is smaller because I need it angled. So you can see the parts of me that are contoured. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So these are the contoured parts. Now contouring is all about blending. This contour palette is a powder based palette, so you have to manage it that way. If you have a cream based palette, it requires a different kind of finish and a different kind of blending as well. So I'll be using a brush for blending this. If you have a cream formula, cream contouring, then you should definitely use a sponge or a beauty blender for it, because that works especially good. So I'll be just with very subtly, I'll be blending it, not too harsh lines. We want it subtle. Another rule for contouring is never leave the lines just like lines, because they tend to make your face look even fatter. If required, use a smaller brush to make sure that's contoured perfectly. If you feel your contouring is going wrong in any ways, you can always use a concealer to make it right. So don't ever think that, oh my god, I contoured it wrong, what will I do with my face now? All you have to do is use a proper concealer to correct it. So there's always a correction. It's all about blending, blending and blending. So you guys can see that my face is already contoured. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is use a highlighter. This video is particularly for just highlighting and contouring, so I want to teach you guys how you actually do it. You can again see how I've contoured my face. Now I'll be using a highlighter, and I'll be using this pearl white highlighting color to make a proper highlight for my face. All about highlighters. Highlight is about giving your face a reflection of the light, so that your face tends to look really shiny at some angles, and it also makes it look really, what do you say, fresh, glowing. And so it's really important the way you do your highlighting. The main part about highlighting is to use the tip of your cheekbones here. If you don't even know it, don't worry, just put your fingers here and you will see the point that's highest. The peak here is your cheekbone, so you need the highlighter at this point. So you have 1, 2, 3 at the center of your nose, okay, 4 in your forehead, on your lips, 5, and you can put a little bit around here too if you need it. I'll be using a smaller brush for the highlighting because I don't need too much. I can always blend, so I'm going to use this color. Just put a little bit of the highlighting shade here. Just a little bit. I'm not spreading it too much because then it tends to look too much. Again, your cheekbone, just locate it, put a little bit around. So I've not blended it yet, I'm just putting it so that I just know. Nose, you have to be a little careful, it generally tends to be really a lot. This much. You can see the highlighting places. I've not put it here. Next is we're going to again blend it, but blend it really subtly because you don't want the highlight to go away at all. So you don't want it to be too bright, at the same time not go away in the first place. So just need to blend it with a very light hand. As you can see, I'm just trying to spread this, but just spread it across this part because you don't want it to get onto your contouring and make it look really awkward. So just smudge it on the higher side of your cheeks, above your cheekbone, not touching the contouring at the below. So you're just going to do it this way, okay? You can always use a little more if you want. And for this, you're just going to use it upwards Just pull it upwards. Need a little glow. This is how you see is how the highlighting is. If you see a little bit of shine, it's good, but if you see a lot of shine, it's not, and you need to really blend again. A lot of highlighting is never good and ends up looking really tacky, so you don't want that to happen. So the final result is like this. So there's nothing else. I can put everything else and show you how it looks in totality now. Putting up some kohl or kajal in my eyes and some lipstick, you can see now how my face looks with the contouring and highlighting. I've tried to make it as subtle as possible with the stuff I have. If you have more stuff on your contouring or highlighting, better palettes, better brushes, you can always go for better results. But this is how I do it on my own. Just very simple basic contouring and highlighting. If you're new to contouring and highlighting, you should definitely go for something really lightly subtle. Don't go for really bright contouring or highlighting. So guys, that was all it. I hope you guys found this video really helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Please press that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. I hope this video is helpful to you guys and I hope you really liked it. If you did, please write down in the comment section below how you found it, whether you found it useful or not, whether you want to see something else, any video request, any other query, you can definitely ask me. Also, you can check out my blog as well as follow me on social media channels. I'll put down all the link down in the description box below for you guys to check out. And so I hope you guys are having a fabulous October. Ciao.